in order to manage data, visualize the data for charting purposes, and multiple other utilizations which you can think of. Now, who can use Microsoft Excel? MS Excel can be used by anyone. By anyone, I mean students, teachers, homemakers, small, medium, large business owners, anyone who some or the other way deals with data, organizes those data, and then evaluates it. Right? So what is data is the next question. What is that arises? Data is nothing but information which we store in Excel in tabular format so that we can see that data in future, use that data to analyze our business, and then gain insights and increase our business. I'd like to share an example with you. Consider a famous fashion boutique owner. She has the data of customers who came to her shop. She has the age group of those customers. And along with that, she has the design number or name of the design which that particular customer chose. Now she can analyze those data and find out what age group chose which kind of design, and then procure the raw materials likewise, and save the time on her business and increase the productivity. Having said all of this, let's dive straight into the world of Excel. I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know if you're not able to see it. All right? Cool. So I'll minimize this particular screen right now. And how to open MS Excel? Just go to the search bar, or you must be having an MS Excel icon on your desktop. Just double click on it and you'll be able to open it. On the search box, just type EXCEL, Excel. You'll be able to see this particular icon over here. Just double click on it. And a page like this will open. Right? On this very page, there are multiple options of workbooks or worksheets which you can open. We would first of all just start with a blank workbook. When you click on a blank workbook, you'll see a screen which you are seeing right in front right now. Right? Let's understand this particular interface first of all. The first thing which we see is a quick access toolbar. I'll open one of the files which I've already created so that it would be better. What is a quick access toolbar? The portion right on the top, right above A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, which is written, is a quick access toolbar. The first portion, the topmost portion on the quick access toolbar is called tabs. File, home, insert, page layout, formula, all these are tabs. And when you click on one of them, for example, home is currently selected, insert, page layout, the portion below it, the portion below the tabs changes. This is called the ribbon. All the ribbons consist of groups, right? So in home, you'll be able to see a clipboard, font, alignment, number. Similarly, in insert, you'll be able to see tables, illustrations, add-ins, and many other things. All these are ribbons. Right below the ribbon, there is a box over here, which is highlighted by my cursor, which says A9 for right now, is called the name box or an address box, which gives the location of the cell which is currently highlighted, which is A9. It is written right over here. Right next to the name box is a formula bar. What is a formula bar? It is nothing but a place where you write down a data or write down a formula or a function so that you can work on the data in an Excel workbook or worksheet. Fair enough? Let's move forward. Over here, towards the right of your screen is a scroll bar, right? There are two scroll bars, a vertical scroll bar as well as a horizontal scroll bar. This scroll bar is used to navigate through your worksheet or workspace by like so. You click on the down arrow, and you'll notice that the screen is moving upwards, or you are moving downwards. Similarly, when you click on the up arrow, you'll start moving upwards. Same thing, if you want to go towards your right, click the horizontal right arrow, and if you want to go to the left, click the left arrow. Fair enough? So we are done with scroll bars, tabs, ribbons, and a quick access toolbar, name box, and formula bar. Coming next is worksheets. Now, what are worksheets and what are workbooks? Is the question which what arises. Workbook is a combination of worksheets. A workbook is nothing but what we opened at the starting. The blank workbook is what we opened. And in a blank workbook, there are you can create multiple worksheets. Now, how many worksheets can you create? There is a limit in MS Excel to create 256 maximum worksheets. And in order to create worksheets, what you have to do is, you can notice this plus symbol right at the bottom, right? You click on it and you will be able to create new worksheets. All these worksheets can be named. For example, I have named this particular worksheet by the name of basics. Similarly, a new worksheet by sheet 9, I can just double click on it and rename it by the name. Let's just say I love my name. I'll write it as Ashfaq. Right? And so in order to rename a particular worksheet, you just have to double click on it and rename it. Now you can notice that there are many worksheets open, and towards the right, some of the worksheets are hidden. In order to view those worksheets, I can go over here and click on this right arrow button so that I can find out what all worksheets are hidden right now. But if you don't want to do that and you want to see all the worksheets in a column, just just right click, and you'll be able to see all the worksheets which you have created in this particular workbook. Fair enough? Click on cancel. Let's move forward then. Towards the right, see, you have seen all the worksheets and this horizontal scroll bar. Right below the horizontal scroll bar, you'll be able to see some of the boxes, right? These are page setup boxes. We will come to these page setup boxes later on in the series when we'll discuss about the page setup. But what is more interesting is right over here is a minus and plus sign with a scroller down there, which is known as zoom. Now, when I click on the plus symbol, you'll notice that the size of my cell increases. So this is a zoom in and zoom out feature through which you can adjust your screen as per the need. Fair enough? Now since we have discussed all the features or everything about this particular interface, let's dive into the working area. Cool. So what all is there in a worksheet? A worksheet or a workspace has columns. All these are columns. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All these are columns. And rows, right? The columns are named by alphabets or a combination of alphabets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are name of these columns, which are called column headers. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are row headers. All right. Intersection of a column and a row is a cell, and the address of this particular cell is shown in the name box. So I clicked on D column and 4th row. So D4 is the cell which is highlighted in the name column, name box. Cool. Now we have discussed enough about the Excel interface. Let's dive straight into entering our first set of data. Cool. So let's make a data. I mean, let's consider that particular boutique owner has 5 customers, and we are here to write the name of those customers and number of units ordered. So how do you enter a data? You just need to go to a cell and start typing. Now, since we are entering the name, let's just write some of the names. For example, Shahrukh, Amitabh, Amir, Salman, and Ranbir. Right. Shahrukh ordered 50 units because he is a rich man. Amitabh ordered 40. Amir ordered 30. Salman ordered 20. And Ranbir, since he is a rookie, he ordered 10. All right. Now, this is how we enter the data. But this data is very plain. It's not appealing. So now we come to formatting of the data, right? How do we format? Right over here on the top, in the Home tab, there are multiple options how you can format a particular data, right? Coming here, you can change the font of this particular data. You can make it bold, italic, underline them, whatever you want to do, right? You can change the font color, maybe to any other color you like. You can change the orientation. You can change the alignment and many other things. See, right over here, the number of units ordered, it's not fitting in my cell. So what should I do? I'll wrap that text. And you'll see that all the contents of this particular cell are wrapped now. The column, the row width has increased, but everything has is fit now in this particular cell. Cool. So we have entered a particular data. Now what we have to now what we can do. One thing, we have entered a data, but might be we have entered something wrong. I mean, by name, I just don't want the name. I want to write it as name of the custom, right? So what do? I hit F2 and a cursor starts blinking. I just type of the customer. Okay. Now I'm not happy with this particular header. What should I do? I'll undo it by hitting a Control Z, or if I was happy with the earlier one, I'll hit Control Y. Control Z is for undo and Control Y is for redo. Cool. Now, I want to find out what are the total number of units ordered. So how do I do that? I write a total, right? And in the Home tab itself, right towards your right hand top corner, you'll find an auto sum. Click on it and see the magic. The data which was in a numeric form has been highlighted, and a function has come in the cell which was highlighted earlier, which says sum H2 to H6. When I hit enter, we'll get the correct answer. 150 units were ordered by all these 5 customers. Cool. So this is more or less about what we were to discuss today. We have seen the interface. We have entered our first data. We have used a function which is AutoSum, calculated the total number of units ordered by a set of the customer, and understood how to format this particular thing. Now, since this was only a 15-minute session, I would appreciate all of you to please go and look at this particular interface and apply other kinds of formatting to this very data and come up with something creative. Talking about the assignment for today, open your Excel sheet, enter a data, format it, use AutoSum formula, and submit that assignment on a link which will be shared to you by the organizers in the very group. Submit it, and we'll see each other again on Friday, same time, 9 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Any questions, any burning questions, I'd be happy to answer. Otherwise, you can post your questions anytime on the group. I'll be happy to answer over there as well. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining the session. See you again on Friday. Okay, if there are no questions, shall we close the session, organizers?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you so much. See you all again on Friday. Bye.